Hello my fellow gamers and welcome back to the complete Lizardman total breakdown where I, Shadow, on Shadow Online Gaming, will be going through every unit, every hero, every spell, every ability that this army roster has so we can see fully what they have to offer. In this episode we'll be covering all of the infantry, melee and the missile. Now the Lizardmen are actually very simple for their infantry and you'll see why shortly. So we'll start with the most basic infantry, which is the skin cohort. Shielded and aquatic. If those aren't sure what that means, it means where if you're on water, most units struggle and get a debuff. Skinks actually get a buff. So if you're on a map that has a lot of swamps and water, it might be worth getting a lot more skinks because they can actually fight better. They are shielded with 35% bronze shield there, but apart from that, very cheap, very basic infantry. They only cost 15 to 20 to upgrade. And even a full stack one is 468, which comes nothing near the next couple of melee infantry. So it just shows you they are, they're like 120. They're like goblins and all kind of the Green Skins army, having little guys there to support, add numbers, maybe outflank, that sort of thing. So if we move to the Saurus Warriors, there's, well, pretty much there's 4 types of Saurus Warriors, but we go for each one. So these two are 750 each. One comes with spears, so they get the anti-large, the charge against large, and of course rampaging as well. And then you got the normal Saurus Warriors, which are normal hand weapons. But what that means is, if we compare, they get better melee attack, better weapon strength, and better charge bonus. But of course, they don't get the buff of large, anti-large. So that's why they're the same price and provide slightly different things. It's not a major difference, but could help. I believe they're both exactly the same. Yes, they are for upgrading, between 20 to 30 points to upgrade. And when they get there, it's 1,035 for the both of them. As I said, this is going to be a very quick video because these guys are very simple. Now, these guys, it's exactly the same. Saurus Spears and Saurus Warriors, but they both have shields. It's pretty much the only difference. For 50 gold more, you can give them shields, which will block 35% of small arms fire, which can't hurt. I mean, it's only 50 gold per unit to give him that little buff, so it probably is worth it. Again, they're probably the same, 30 to 40 gold to get fully tier, and when they do, they are 1098 at their best. So we'll go to their elite infantry now, which is the Temple Guard, Halberd infantry. They're armoured and shielded, armour piercing, and they have the charge defence against large foes. And I believe they have anti-large as well. Yes, they do, and they already come with the shield. Very good infantry, these. But for 1,200, as you can see, compared to the rest of the Lizardmen, that's quite costly. And it costs 40 to 50 gold to upgrade them, and a full tier 1 is 1,602 gold. I like this, and this is going to be a very nice quick one. Then you've got the Skinks. These are the missiles, and it's only Skinks that do it. And again, you've got 2 types of Skinks. You've got the Javelins, and you've got the Skink Skirmishers with the blowpipes. So what's the difference between the two? Because they're both pretty much the same, and I think they're the same to upgrade as well. Yes, they are. So they cost 400. So what's the difference? With the Javelins, they have to deploy with your main army, where the blowpipes can vanguard. These guys are shielded though, so they do get some defense against that. They have poison attacks and aquatic. But only their missile damage is poisonous. I believe it's the same for them as well. Yes, it is. So they get vanguard, deployment, poison attack, but they also can fire while they move. But if we go on the Skink Javelins, then move over to there, there's actually 30 less Skinks in the blowpipe groups than the Javelin. Because the Javelin guys are meant to be more the front line, well, just behind the front line. So they'll be behind the Saurus Warriors and have thrown their Javelins across, but they have shields so they can fight. Well, these guys are meant to be for ambushes and getting behind and getting, assassinations or war crews, things like that. As you can see, their health is obviously low, their leadership is lower, their speed is slightly better. Their melee attack and melee defense is lower. Their weapon strength is the same, surprisingly. Charge bonus is low. Their ammunition, they've got a lot more ammunition. A lot more. That's a big deal. Their range drops a little bit. And their missile damage drops a little bit. But, as I said, if you have these guys just supporting, being a nuisance, getting behind and ignoring that shield block and that other armies may have, could do a lot of damage. So that is the difference between those two, and having one tiered right up is a nice cheap 594. So they're still cheaper than the Chameleon Skinks Basic to have them as gold tier. So we'll go over the last unit for this episode, the Chameleon Stinks, which are pretty much an advanced version of the Skink Skirmishers of Blowpipes. They have Vanguard deployment. They do have Chameleons, so they actually have Stalk, which means they can hide pretty much anywhere. They're aquatic. They can move far whilst moving. Excuse me. And you've got and their melee attacks as well as their missile damage is poison. So even if you try and catch them out, they can be used for their poison. Oh, and they have a missile resistance of 40%. Let's not forget that. So you've got to charge these guys pretty much, because if you fire at them, they can just kind of disappear, which is absolutely brilliant. And even if you do attack them in close combat, they do poison damage. So they could be very good. They'll be a very good support unit. They cost between 20 to 30 to upgrade, as you can see here, and a fully upgraded one is only 846 goes. So only a little bit more than a full basic Saurus Spear or Saurus Warriors with shields. Pretty good, pretty good. And on that, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining me for this very nice, quick episode. The Skaven are not going to be like this, are they? Skaven can't be the Ode of Infantry, but never mind. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you for the next episode. Till then, take care.